Guys, this is your girl Lishajoya. Thank you for coming to this YouTube video. Um, I'm currently streaming in the future YouTube room, um, where the internet is not that great, but I'm about to fix the wires in here so it will be able to connect with the Wi-Fi. I am currently ready to go for work because I look like right now. This is not the general setup and how I plan on streaming in this room. I just don't have a desk and a chair, and um, I don't have everything set up as I'd like. Basically, it's first thing in the morning, and I'm really not prepared for today. Yesterday was a pretty good-ish day-ish, but it was also like a bad day-ish. Um, uh, I'm currently operating on monster power today. So, um, again, this is the new YouTube room. This was my son's old room, but we've been using this room in the meantime to sort through some of my things that I had from back in the past. And we've been using this just to figure out if we want to put part of it as like my studio for my creations, because right now, um, I'm kind of debating how I'm going to, if I'm going to paint this room, going to keep it like it is, if I'm going to change the light fixtures. I mean, if I'm going to rip out the carpet, or if I'm going to keep it. I'm thinking about keeping it. But I'm thinking about painting the walls like a bright white. I mean, brighter than that clothes basket. Okay, brighter than that. And then the trim is going to be like a matte black, like around the doors, um, type of thing. Might even paint the doors white. I'm not sure. Anyways, I digress. So yesterday I was supposed to work until 4. Fortunately, I got let go early because we were kind of like not really that busy. It's like, yay! So, anyways, so yesterday my son was sick, and of course, you guys know he moved out of the house. So, um, so I went to go buy him some soup and crackers, and I went to his place, and I gave him a whole box of those emergency drinks. You know what I mean? For the vitamin C and the zinc, that he'd feel better, and some cough drops. Apparently, he has got a sinus infection. Apparently, there's something going around with people having infections, and yeah. Happens when you eat top ramen and you don't eat well. I mean, it's a big contributing factor. I wish he would eat better. Anyways, so I did a mom thing, even though my son's in his 20s and he's moved out. I went and bought him some soup and some crackers, and I went to go visit him for a minute. Then his girlfriend, uh, they adopted a new kitten, which did not look good. Um, and So you guys know I rescue animals, so I gave them my advice, and I told her she needed to get KMR. And so I took her to go to one place to go get the KMR. They didn't have it, and then we had to go into another place to go get it, and they actually had it. And it turns out she had to go to work for the first time at my same place that my son works, so they'll be working in the same place, which is good. It's a good thing. But anyways, she went to go hop in her car to go to work, and guess what? Her tire literally exploded. This poor girl had her tire literally exploded. I felt so bad for her. You know what I mean? This could be potentially my son's future wife later down the road. So I've been treating her like she's my daughter, and I've been trying to get to know her and trying to give her a chance. You know, like most mother-in-laws don't give their daughters-in-law any chances because nobody's good enough for their son or daughter or whatever. I'm not going to be like that. I just want to embrace this young woman and just be there for her and him. You know what I mean? If things progress and they get married and they have children, you know what I mean? I want to be as supportive as possible because I want to be able to be in my grandchildren's lives if I do get biological grandchildren. Um, so yeah, it's first thing in the morning. Again, I'm on monster power. I didn't even brew no this morning. I had this from yesterday. I'm gonna be zooming in a minute. Well, not a minute, but you know what I mean. So yesterday was pretty darn crazy, and then as I was driving home, it was clear skies, and all of a sudden the clouds started coming in, and all of a sudden flash flood raining where I couldn't even see in front of me on the road on the way home. It was just crazy. But anyways, I was so happy to get off work early yesterday because there's a person that I currently work with, and I used to like her in the very beginning, and I've talked about this individual before on the past on my streams. She's getting to be more and more and more on my crap list. I don't want to say the bad words. I'm trying to quit cussing, but she goes out of her way to make your life miserable. She goes out of her way to make herself look good, like she's a saint, like she's a fully capable manager, and then but she doesn't understand. Um, I've been around almost 3 years as a manager. I've seen a lot of stuff, and I'm very calm. Before, when I first became a manager, I would freak out about people like this, and but now it's just like, you know, it's a bug. Get off my shoulder, you know. Um, so I don't like this person at work. She tries to make all the other managers look bad, like we're incompetent, like we don't know what we're doing. She tries to make herself look good. And my boss has been away on vacation, and my boss has needed this vacation for a while. He had a bad car accident in December, and he hasn't been the same. And now it's July, and the man needs a vacation. And um, he was supposed to go during Ramadan, but it never happened that way. So now this woman's bugging my poor boss all the time, but yet calling us incompetent when she has a problem. You know what I mean? I don't contact my boss unless it's an emergency with an equipment, or I contact one of my other coworkers if I have a problem, if something that I think they know. But she's constantly bugging him like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times a day, calling him on the phone. But yet she's calling all of us other managers incompetent. Go figure. And yet she's actually insulted us and accidentally sent a text calling us incompetent. So none of us like her anymore. None of us. We just tolerate her because she's another manager. We just tolerate her. She's like a little bug on our shoulder, like in your ear. But we just tolerate her, and that's that. Call it a day. Yeah. Like people trying to spread rumors about me and try to say stuff I didn't say. Thing. I'm the type of person, if I said something, I will admit if I said something. But I would say it to your face before I say it behind anybody's back. If I don't like you, I would tell you to your face. This woman, I've already told her I didn't like her to her face. I just told her I tolerated her. Yeah, I was that girl. I told her I didn't like her. My boss was like upset at me that I would do that. But at the same time, he appreciates me because I'm like to the point, blunt, honest sometimes. a little bit too brutal sometimes when I speak. I mean, my boss is like, tone it down. You got to be more diplomatic. And I'm like, not this time. I'm not going to be diplomatic. I've let people walk all over me in the past, and even with this job. And it took my boss's car accident to make me more bold. Because this man has been not just my boss, but he's been my brother. He's been my family. When I don't have family here besides my future husband and, my son and maybe even my son's girlfriend, I don't have that much family. So I've adopted my work family as family. I left everybody behind in California. My career, my best friend, Mark. I left friends, like I said, friends, family, my career. Uh, I left a lot of pain behind back in California, you know, and uh, and a lot of heartache back in California. And I adopted this my boss, my brother, and whenever he had his car accident and people were talking crap about him, I was like, no, no. That's when I started waking up and started standing my ground, and people just like did not like the new Lisha, the new Lisha. But I was always there in there, you know what I mean? This Lisha has always been inside me, you know. I just choose when I want to let the very bold in your face. I don't care what you feel, and I just don't. I tell you how I feel, blurt it to your face, and I don't care how you feel, Lisha. And now my boss is seeing a different ultra protective side of me that he's kind of trying to get me to tone back down. He's like, whoa, Lisha, you don't need to be this way right now, you know. So, um, man, it's almost time to almost go already. Oh, yeah. I'm kind of dreading going in. We've had a lot of like issues with ever since my boss went on vacation. It's been nonstop problem, nonstop. Like we've had equipment going down, fryers going down, thermalizers going down. I've had to fix them. I've had to fix them. I have not called my boss over those problems. It was just when we had an issue with our tablet for our core, we get inspected, and we have to do our core stuff, and it's 3 times a day. We have to input our values down on a tablet. Know our temperature for our fryers, our thermalizers, our refrigerators, our freezers, our line, like to make sure that everything is operational, including our payment gateway and so on and so forth. So not only did that go down, but we also had the steamer go down yesterday, and then we also had our point of sale go down, and I'm the only one that knows how to fix it completely. And I'm glad I was there because I was able to fix it. And everyone else was like, oh my God. I'm like, do calmly, getting things situated. And I'm like, you know what? We're balancing back. We work with food. You know what I mean? It may be a fast food restaurant, but we have to balance back. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? When you have problems, you have to face them and go right to the problem and then try to work on it and then bounce back. If you lose time in prep or you lose time in general, you just gotta, keep bouncing back and keep trying to get back into the service so the service can keep going on smoothly. Anyways, and then I saw the manager I don't like, and my work brother said, Alicia, time for you to go. And it was like over an hour and a half, about an hour and a half early. And I saw her, I went, thank you, bro. You are the best brother on the planet. Because he let me go. He knows I don't like her. And he knows I will chew her up a new butthole. I will rip her up a new butthole. In fact, I will make her big, fluffy butt into a skinny butt by the time I'm done chewing on her, eating on her. But yeah, so I digress. But I told my boss when I left as a brother, my general manager, about everything that's been going on. And she's been telling everybody she's the new assistant manager and this and that. You know what I mean? My main boss told her she's the new assistant manager. So she's been acting really asshole-ic, if you want to know, uh, and disrespectful and trying to like, this is my shift, blah, 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 to everybody. But she doesn't understand is like, you can have that mindset if you want to be as low, you want to be a manager, assistant manager, you know what I mean, GM. You don't understand. It's like some of us, we're not going to be AGMs. We're going to be higher than that. And my boss has been training me to become the regional general manager, not just assistant manager, just a way higher position. And because he knows I handle these problems, I don't contact him every single time we have a problem. I don't. I handle it, and then if I have something that's out of my knowledge, I'll contact him and I'll ask him a question. You know, in text. I try not to bother him when he's on vacation or when he has a day off, because the man works 60 hours and the man's got to be with his family too. You know, the man deserves time off too. I don't like when people call me when I'm have my days off from that place. I mean, working in a restaurant is hard business, hard work. It's a lot of like dynamics between people you probably don't even acknowledge or recognize, you know. Anyway, enough about work. So you see this room. Okay, this is the new room. It's a mess. My dehydrator is over there where I have my kohoto, which is, you know, those edible TikTok crystal candies. I have the blueberry versions over there. I've already made lychee, elderberry. I've made the regular sugar versions. I made all kinds of kohotos. I'm trying to see if I can turn it into a business. But yeah. Anyways, guys, I have to get off of here. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'm going to see you guys later on the flip side. I have to shut this computer down. But yeah. I'll see you guys later. And I am ending.